thing about Full Metal Alchemist is it's fucking great, fucking amazing. It's the manga is amazing, the Brotherhood's amazing, the anime is amazing. Let's say the anime, and I was like, Full Metal Alchemist goes in its own direction, but that's because it passed the manga. So the people who were doing the anime they fucking just did their own shit. But Brotherhood is based completely off the manga. It's fucking amazing. But the one thing about Full Metal Alchemist is that the entire story and all of it, they talk about equivalent exchange. An equivalent exchange is it's the philosophy of in order to obtain something of equal value must be lost. Now, in the beginning of the story, Edward and Alfonso, Ed and Al, they both lose their mother, right? Their mother ended up passing away, and then it's a whole thing of them trying to get their mother back and losing their bodies, blah, blah, all that shit. Anyways, fast forward. So, towards the end of the story, they essentially end up saving the world, right? They end up, I think Ed does some shit, and anyway, some shit happens. They essentially, long story short, they essentially save the world. So here's the equivalent exchange thing of how amazingly mind-blowing this entire fucking series is. Or show, manga, story, whatever, is. So in the beginning of it, they lose their mother. Their mother, to Ed and Al, was their world, right? So they essentially lose their world in order to save the world. Because like I said, if they had kept their mom, they had their mom around, they would have not gained any of the abilities, they would have not gone on any of the journeys, they would have not met any of the people, they have not done any of the stuff that led them into the position to being where they could potentially save the world. They would have not been in that situation. Like, their dad, all that shit. Because Hohenheim couldn't do shit. Like, I think Hohenheim fucked up anyways, Ed and Al pretty much saved the day. Long story short, Ed and Al saved the day. So like I said, in order to save the world, Ed and Al had to first lose their world. So you basically go in a full circle in this entire story, this entire show, that tells you about equivalent exchange, that in order to obtain something of equal value must be lost. Ed and Al had to lose their world, their mother, to obtain the ability to later save the world. Fucking shit. Ah! It's insane. It's crazy. It's fucking amazing. It's one of my favorite series by far. But that just realization, because I was like, they saved the world. And I was like, didn't they lose their... Oh my fucking shit. Like I said, Ed and Al have to lose their world in order to obtain the ability to save the world. In order to obtain something of equal value must be lost. These are the laws of equivalent exchange. My gosh, she's one of the fucking... To have a story that teaches that philosophy and then like at the very end, you basically make it all come back full circle is beautifully brilliant. Sad, but obviously how the shit started. But like I said, just that she made the entire series fall under the philosophy itself of equivalent exchange. In order to obtain something of equal value must be lost. They had to lose their mother, their world, in order to eventually obtain the ability to save the world. I'm just gonna crawl in the fucking corner and cry now.